Today I'll be interviewing Kiana Pardilla about her major, marine biology. So, first, I'd like to ask what drew you to your major? What made you want to study it?
So, I have always loved the ocean. I first went into athletic training because I always wanted to know about the human body and how it works and how you could improve it. And then I realized that the bigger picture is how the world works and how you can improve it. So, by doing that, you have to learn about the ocean.
And what do you think is the most important thing people who aren't majoring in your major should know about what you're learning?
I think you should know about basic biological processes and just how your everyday life affects the environment surrounding you, which is leading up to climate change and how our lives are going to change extremely by the changing environment around us.
And that leads me to my next question. From what I know about your major, climate change and its effect on the ocean seems to be a huge portion of what you're learning about. Would you agree?
Yes. Yes, definitely. It's the most important part.
You also spend a lot of your time learning about and examining fish. What would you say is one of the most interesting things about fish that most people don't know?
Oh, okay. This is a good one. So, like humans, fish also have small calcium deposits in their inner ear, and a lot of people don't know that. So they use them for balance, when they swim. Like we have ossicles in our ears to balance, but you can also tell how old they are by looking at the rings on their otoliths, and they're a lot like rings on trees. And also, if you do an isotope analysis on the origin of like their first year, you could tell where they grew up, where they've been, and how old they were, and how much they grew, and you can just tell a lot about a fish just by looking at their otoliths, which is really cool.
So, what kind of impact do fish and the ocean have on the rest of the world / environment?
So, the ocean controls our whole water cycle, which controls our whole weather system, which basically controls the world. So the world is 76% water, and all of that is marine water. There's like 3% that's fresh water. If you know about 76% of the world, then you have a pretty good shot at knowing your surroundings. And the more you know about your surroundings, the more you can do to preserve them for future generations, which is exactly what I want to do.
Lastly, what would you recommend to those of us who haven't studied marine biology so that we can continue to educate ourselves and help take care of the ocean, its animals, and the environment in general?
So I would definitely learn about how you can reduce your carbon footprint, and just make it more aware to people that just by making one small change in your life, it could help. A lot of people don't think that, by using one plastic straw I'm not going to change the world or anything, but if everyone thinks like that, then nothing's going to happen. So if you keep spreading awareness, then we can make a change.